This video is going to focus on inserting images. So far we have our presentation, which I've pretty much taken from another presentation. But let's say I want to actually put in some pictures. So let's go to a slide that has nothing on it. The way to insert pictures or images, there's three ways to do it. I go to Insert, Image, which is the second one down. And notice that the picture here is this little mountain. That's one way to get there. Also on your taskbar, if you look down here, it's also right here. It's like a fast link to it. So either Insert Image or click on this button here. It's the same thing. In either case, it will give you the option to either upload, take a snapshot, or do it by a URL. Now in terms of memory, URL is the best way to go. It's going to load really quickly because it's going to simply scan the internet for a website, the URL that you pull the picture from, and it will quickly put it up, and it will take up zero storage. Here's the problem. If the image that you've taken by URL gets changed by the person that has the website, your image no longer works. So for that reason, what I like to do is I like to personally either upload or take a snapshot of the image myself, just because I don't want to come back to my website and find a picture not working anymore because the person that had the picture originally on their website changed that picture. But let me show you all three ways of inserting the images. Again, I showed this with documents. It's the exact same thing, but let's look at it. So first of all, let's choose an image to upload. Let's say that I choose this jellyfish here. Now if you look here, it's going to be huge in a moment. And when I chose the image here, all that I did is I simply chose it from my my computer storage. But you can find it from your drive, you can take it from your desktop, wherever you want to find this image of a jellyfish. Now again, it took the whole page. I don't want a whole page of a jellyfish. That'd be kind of a strange presentation. So I can click on it and change the size to whatever I want it to be. So here it is right here, and it can then move around wherever I want it. So that's how you take an image from an upload. Again, I hit upload. It asks me where I want to get it from. I said from pictures. You could say from desktop, wherever you want it to come from. And that's how you do that. The other way I can do it is snap a picture. So I will quickly do this picture thing. Here I am. Hello. That's a really good picture. I'll select this. And as it's uploading, it will then go in, and now here it is. Now I want to make this smaller, of course. Here it is. So I got my picture here. So that's the way that you do it by webcam. And then the final way you can do it is by URL. So I'll insert the image by URL. I could either, if I already have the URL selected and I know where it is, I could just paste it in here. A lot of times though you won't. So you can go to this search down here, and I could just type in jellyfish, and it's going to look over Google for jellyfish, which is kind of cool. So here is one here. I'll hit select. I now have this little jellyfish that will pop up here, but it's huge again, so I can change the size of it, move it where I want it. Let's now do one more where I look on Google. So let me go here and go to jellyfish. Again, I'm just typing jellyfish in my Omnibox, and then I'm going to select images. Oops. Okay, that worked too. And what I would do is you have to actually click on the picture because it's all small right now. If I click on the actual picture, it gets bigger. And this is where you right-click and copy image URL, which is the seventh one down, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Select that image URL. Go back to my presentation. Insert image. And this time I'm going to say by URL. Once I actually paste that URL in here, it's going to try to locate it, and it'll actually make the picture here to make sure that this is the right one. If there's some sort of mistake, what will happen is it'll just say unable to load. Let me show you the most common mistake that occurs after I hit select here. And now the picture should be pretty big. I can change the size however I want it to be. Go back and move it. I love how in presentation these little red lines pop up, so it helps you center things out. For me, that's really helpful. All right, so let's go back to find this jellyfish, and I want to show you what I mean by this. This is the most common mistake people make. I go to images, and I go to, let's say, this one here. And if I right-click on it and hit copy image URL, and then go back to my presentation and say insert, or let's do insert image, and now put that URL here, or paste, it says URL is not valid. Well, why is it not valid? I mean, I did everything I did last time, except, remember I had to click on it one more time? And now it's bigger. Now I right click and get the copy of the image URL and go to presentation, select the whole thing, Control V or paste it in, and now the picture shows up. So there's like 2 clicks you have to do, and it's the most common thing that people mistake on the first or second time doing this. Hit select. Again, I get a larger picture, put it over here, and if you look here, I have a lot of images of jellyfish and I guess me, which is strange. But you get the idea of how to insert an image here.